Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, another pickups video. What the hell's going on with me? Why so many? That's because ever since last time I've gotten a lot of games for a really good price. Some of these games were dirt cheap, some others were gifts, and some others were fair price, but I just couldn't let the opportunity pass. I saw these games for a fair price, really rare where I live in Mexico, so I was like, no way I'm gonna pass this chance. So last time it was 40 plus games, Massive Edition, so this is Massive Edition Part 2, I guess, because I have here like 30 plus games. Oh my god. Anyway, let's do this without wasting any more time. Okay, we're gonna start with Super Mario World. Yeah, I didn't have this game, I know everybody has it. It's not the greatest pickup ever, it's just your average cartridge of Super Mario World, which also happens to be one of my absolute favorite Super Nintendo games that's not an RPG. This and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, also on the Super Nintendo, are my two favorites. I can't decide which one I like the most. Super Mario World. You've probably seen Conception 2. I talked about this game in a Guilty Pleasure video, whatever. I had this game before, but it was a normal edition. Now I have the one with the soundtrack. Remember, a lot of RPGs on the Nintendo DS and 3DS came in these cardboard boxes with soundtracks. And the soundtrack here has like 10 songs, I guess. Yeah, most of these games didn't have full soundtrack, like 40 songs or 30 songs. No, most of them had like 20 songs and below. Yeah, still sealed. 10 songs. Just idol and J-pop bullshit. Anyway, let's go on with Concept Revolt. This game is a hidden gem, very unknown, very underrated. It's part of the Concept universe, Concept series. There's one on the Xbox 360 and two more on PC, on PlayStation, I'm not entirely sure. But this game is a hidden gem. Those other games were more like strategy games, and this one they turned into a strategy RPG. And, well, I did a hidden gems video on my main channel. If you want to know more about this game, check it out. I just had to have this game because it usually goes for like $40, $30 to $40 Canadian dollars, and I got it for 20. I was like, this rare game for 20? It had to be mine. Golden Sun was $10. Well, by the way, it's because last Sunday I went to this, they call them swap meets here. They're really small conventions, only like maybe 20 or probably less, 15 resellers in a small place, just reselling games and trading and buying and whatever. So I was there with my buddies from P Market, and there was a bunch of guys selling games. They usually are there in these small conventions, guys selling games for lower prices than in the current market. So games like this were like dirt cheap, considered dirt cheap compared to the original prices. For example, Golden Sun Dark Dawn goes for like 20 Canadian dollars usually. I got it for 10. And I got a lot of stuff from these guys, so I'll be showing it in this same video. Not only from the same guy, but also in that particular convention, swap meet or whatever. Next up, White Knight Chronicles Origin on the PSP. Oh, now I've got them all. I'm not the biggest White Knight Chronicles fan, but I had to have this game because it's PAL only. Never released in North America, but remember the PSP is region free, so we can read games from anywhere. UMDs from all around the world. So this game was released only in Japan and Europe, and I got it for like 20 bucks, which was great. Now I've got all the White Knight Chronicles series, which are 3 games. And then it died. Anyway, oh, these are gifts from A. Nashi. He sent me Labyrinth of Refrain, Coven of Dusk. Yeah, Coven of Dusk on the Switch, and also a sealed copy of Crash Insane Trilogy. Now, Crash was my jam in the PlayStation. Crash Bash, Crash Team Racing were among my favorite PS1 games that are not RPGs. And I was never a big fan of the initial trilogy because I suck at these games. I tried playing them over and over again and never succeeded, never beat them, all 3 of them. So this trilogy has a special place in my heart. I haven't played it, I haven't opened it. I might stream this one on Twitch soon to see how the remake turned out to be. I streamed this game on my main channel, that was like 3 weeks ago or so, more or less. So thank you, A. Nashi, for sending these games to me. This is a dungeon crawler, turn-based RPG in first person. Yeah, but I liked it. I like this game. It was pretty damn good. Next up is the Alliance Alive, the special edition, or rather the launch edition, which includes art book, CD soundtrack, and Robin's keychain. Robin's is a penguin, it's a character here, a secret character in this game. And I had this edition before. Nashi sent this to me, but that was like 8 months ago, probably more. It was like a year ago. But the thing is that it was sealed for 30 Canadian dollars. Sealed. I couldn't just say no. I couldn't resist. I mean, maybe it was a mistake because I already had it, because Nashi sent this to me. But the copy he sent me was slightly beat up and also opened. Now I got it sealed. Yeah, I just love this game so much that I needed to have a sealed copy and a non-sealed copy. It's just dumb by now, but $30 sealed, and that version is going to go up in price because the Switch remaster was recently released, so this version is going to go down, but the special edition is little by little going to disappear. Oh, next is a game that I got in the swap meet in Oshawa. I forgot to say it was in Oshawa. Finally got my hands on this game. It's Ark Rise Fantasia. This is one of the very few JRPGs on the Wii that I've been wanting to have for so goddamn long and never could. The first time I played this game was a pirated copy on my Wii, and it stopped working after a boss fight like 5 hours in, and that was it. I couldn't go back to it. No matter what I tried, I hacked the Wii once, and I downloaded the copy and it was way worse. I don't know. And at last I have the physical edition of this game. You know, every single store here has it, but they wanted like $50, $60. And yes, that's the price of this game. That's the current price of this game. That's what this game goes for nowadays. But at the convention, I got it for 40 Canadian dollars. It was complete in box, mint condition, including this cardboard photo of the main characters, which is kind of like, okay, but it's there. So complete in box, mint condition, 40 Canadian dollars. It was a no-brainer. Pandora's Tower. I got this game, finally got my hands on this game. These two games are like, I'm so happy to have them because like I said, these are among the very few JRPGs that I'm interested to own on the Wii. You know the story, Operation Rainfall. People asked Exceed to localize the last story, Xenoblade Chronicles, and this one. It was the trilogy, completely unrelated to each other, nothing to do with each other in the list, except the only thing they have in common is that they are exclusive on the Wii. Back then they were exclusives. Xenoblade Chronicles wasn't exclusive. And then Pandora's Tower, underrated action RPG, complete in box. Great game. These are gifts sent to me by David Nolan. Thank you very much, buddy. You rock for sending me these games, man. He sent me Star Ocean Till the End of Time on the PS2 with a cardboard box, no soundtrack. I never included the soundtrack in the first place. But I don't know, if the 3DS and Nintendo DS did it, they could have started with the PS2. Anyway, Digital Devil Saga, this is the deluxe box set with the two games. Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2. The second one is sealed. And it includes a soundtrack. Here it is, the soundtrack. These are games that, I don't know, I really like these games, even though I've never beaten these games. Probably will someday. I really like them, I really like the music, the concept, I like everything about these two games. Gameplay-wise, however, they're lacking a little bit because they're so goddamn repetitive. They're dungeon crawlers in third person, but they're pretty damn good. So thank you, David, for sending this to me. He's sending more stuff here, but it's, you know, it's all a mess here. I got a Kai Katana, shoot 'em up, horizontal shoot 'em up, or shoot 'em right, as I like to call them. Pretty underrated hidden gem. I talked about this on my hidden gems video last week, so yeah. Exclusive to the Xbox 360. Oh, I got Mass Effect Trilogy on the PS3. I'm missing the cardboard box. I don't give a shit. Yeah, here it is. All three of them. I have never played a Mass Effect game in my life. Never. Why? Because every time I take a look at them and gameplay and reviews, they seem like games, gameplay-wise, that I'm just not gonna like. But you guys keep pestering me out. The story is great, the story is great, the story is great. Okay, I'm gonna stream this game. Well, the first one at least. If the first one doesn't convince me, I'm gonna get rid of this. Yeah. I don't like collecting games that I don't really like. But if I happen to slightly like it, maybe I'll keep it. Dragon Quest XI, yeah, I made an entire video about it on my main channel. It went slightly viral for some reason. It was cool. I'm still obsessed with this game. I still love it. I haven't beaten it, but I feel like I'm getting close to beating this masterpiece. Horizon Zero Dawn. I streamed this game a long time ago. I really like this game, so I was waiting for this complete edition to go down in price. I got it for like $15. Finally mine. Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Ugh. Fighting game. It was dirt cheap. Dragon Age 2. Finally. This is the first Dragon Age that I played in my life a long time ago, and I didn't like it one bit. And then I played several years later Dragon Age Inquisition. I loved it. Then Dragon Age Origins. I loved it. So now I'm gonna go back in this game live in my main channel. I'll stream this game and see if I have changed my mind. Journey, this is a hidden gem. It got really popular nowadays. Everybody knows this game. If you don't, it's an environmental puzzle with some platforming elements. It's one of those beautiful games. And the point of this game was to play online with a total stranger and beat the game together with somebody that you don't know. I mean, I don't think you can play this with your friend. And it doesn't have a co-op mode, a couch co-op mode. It doesn't have. That's weird. This is a collector's edition, and it's a collection. It has other games by the same company, Flower, and yeah, other games. Journey, great game, totally a hidden gem, very unique game. David Noland, the guy who sent me Digital Devil Saga and Star Ocean, also sent me, thanks man, the Atelier Arland trilogy. I was debating every single day because these games, Rorona and Meruru, are always like $15, $20, and I'm like, no, I want this trilogy, and I went to these stores every so often, including P-Market, to ask if they had this game, and they never had it. So all of a sudden David just said, I'm gonna send you this game, and I was like very happy, so thanks man. Now I own the edition of these games that I want, which just happens to be the Arland trilogy. Unfortunately, this has gotten a little bit expensive and rare. This trilogy usually goes for like $40, so it was a $40 gift. David, man, you made me so happy, man. Thank you very much. Alright, yeah. Fighting Climax. Let me make the pronunciation once again. Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax. I've talked about this game on my Hidden Gems video. No point talking about it again. Great fighting game. I love the heck out of it. Probably one of the best fighting games I've ever played in my life. It's that good. So at the same event, the swap meet, I also got from the same guy, The Witch and the 100th Night on the PS3, a sealed copy that just so happens to come with the soundtrack, I'm gonna guess. This is sealed. I paid $20 for it. It went down a lot. This used to be a $35, $40 game, but it went down a lot because it was re-released on the PS4 and then on a bundle with The Witch and the 100th Night 2, so it went down a lot in price. If you don't really care that much for this game, like me, this is the version to go for because it's dirt cheap nowadays. So it has, I don't know, a soundtrack, I guess. You know what? Let's just open this up. Let's do a small unboxing right here. I'm gonna end up opening this game because I need to play it for future PS3 videos. That's right. No spoilers. So, this, whatever. It is a soundtrack. Metallia, the Dark album. Awesome. Look at this cover, man. Oh man, she looks so twisted. I mean, this is a comedy. This is a laughing game. And look how dark it looks. No wonder it's called the Dark album. Oh man, look at that art. It's great. 21 songs, by the way. 21 songs. And look at this freaking cover. Imagine if this game had been serious. It looks it looks great. I love this cover, man. I love it. And it has nothing to do with the game at all. This is like a comedy, a laughing matter. It's great. I love this. This could have been a totally different concept. Oh man, great cover. I'm glad I opened this up. Hey, does it have anything inside, by the way? Oh, the game is still sealed. It has a manual. Let's open it up. A little bit more here. It has a manual. Well, I'm glad I didn't buy the $12 version that I saw at a pawn shop because it had no manual. Yep. Black and white manual. Oh, reversible cover, huh? Well, I'm giving this game too much spotlight here, I guess. Oh, wow. Well, you gotta say this. Maybe that's why it was reversible cover. Maybe that's why this is the cover of the North American release and PAL release. Because I'm pretty sure if they had published this game or released it with this other cover, yeah, you'll be the judge. I hope you can see. I think you can. Yeah. This does not look like an RPG. It looks like something else. Oh yeah. Anyway, The Witch and the 100th Night, everybody. Hidden gem on the PS3 and the PS4. David Nolan also sent me Champions of Nora. It is Champions Nora. No, Champions of Nora. I have no idea. He said it was a good RPG, Western RPG, so I'm gonna give it a chance. It says here that from the creators of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. So I'm guessing it's gonna be similar. It does look a little bit isometric in the back. I wonder if I like this game. Thanks, David. Persona 4 Sealed, finally got my hands on this copy. Again, I had it before the trip to England. Yeah, I don't want to sound like a broken record and tell that story again. Anyway, yeah, I had this game before, I sold it, and now I have it back. Alright, Baroque, that's the last gift sent to me by David Nolan. Brutally hard RPG, among the hardest RPGs on the PS2. Man, this is one of those roguelike RPGs, dungeon crawlers. Hardcore, man. This game is hardcore, brutally hard, brutally unforgiving. Pretty dark, pretty good story. There's also, I think, manga and an anime, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, Hidden Gem? No, it has a lot of problems. I'm not sure that's a hidden gem. Let me replay it again. Devil Summoner 2, Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner 2 Raido Kusunoha vs King Abaddon. I got that right. Anyway, this game is expensive. This game usually goes for like 45, 50 US dollars. I got it for 40 Canadian dollars, which is like 30 US dollars. It was a no-brainer. I'm missing the first one on my quest to find the first one now. A sealed copy of Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, finally mine. Soon I'll have a PS2 because I have a cable that Einashi sent to me, an HDMI cable modified for the PS2 so I can stream PS2 games. This baby coming right up. So you guys can see my ass getting brutally kicked. Kingdom Hearts. It was $5, completing bugs, good condition. The first one, I don't have it. I don't really care about this game, but it's good to have it. And last but not least, I saved this one for last. I am so goddamn happy to have this. Limited edition from Growlancer Heritage of War. The absolute best hidden gem of all time. The most underrated RPG ever created, and one of my top 3 favorite RPGs of all time. Yeah, I can't seem to shut up about this game on my main channel. It's sealed. It was there, sitting on P-Market Game Store for a long-ass time, until I finally convinced Peter to save it for me. And then I was like thinking maybe I'll trade some games, because he wanted like $80 for it. And I was like, I gotta talk him down, until he said, you know what? Thanks for helping me in the swap meet convention, because it was just him and me. And I helped the guy carrying stuff, carrying games and selling games. I helped the guy and he said, this is yours. Thank you very much, Peter, from P-Market Games. You're probably not gonna watch this video, but thank you either way. I love this. It made me so happy. It has, from the substantial Growlancer illustration archive, filled with art spanning the entire series, so it has a thick art book, I'm thinking. To the buttons, huh? Keychain, lenticular cards, and a media DVD. Wow, a DVD like the making of, behind the scenes. Ah, man, I'm so happy to have this. You want to see what's inside? Oh no, that's gonna have to wait for another video where I'll do the unboxing of this masterpiece. And that's the last of them. That is my video, that is my pickups video, another massive edition. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends. And wait for the unboxing of this guy here.